Still a better love story than Twilight.
Welcome, everybody, and yes, that's the intro to this week. We're going to be talking about what is a better love story than Twilight. Most things, actually.
Anything.
Never-ending Story was the current victor, so... Welcome to Tuesday night with the Shattered Dungeons crew, cast, family, and other people. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We got a couple of announcements before we get going. First and foremostly, as always, those in the chat, you can interact with us by rolling a D100 by typing !D100. It will roll a dice, and it will most likely be not helpful to our party and work actively against them to decide their doom. So please, roll often and roll low.
You can also wave really hard. I promise you we can see it.
Yes. Danson, nice roll, 83. Love it. Also, if you are interested in some Nightmare Before Christmas streams starting next week, our own Jay Crutchfield, who plays Reg, will be doing those on Monday nights or Sunday nights?
Both. The personal and Reg streams are going to be horror themed for the whole month, except taking the week of Christmas off.
Oh, gotcha.
It's going to be fun.
Nice. To answer the question, I was in chat, Jam5 Princess just asked what the D meant, and I typed it in chat, because I don't want to say it. But it means dice in real life. Next, this is
a family-friendly stream.
Yes, this is a family stream. So anyway, let's talk about murdering these people now. No, we have our Great Axe arc, is available on Drive-Thru RPG, and physical copies are available in our store. Now, because it is Cyber Week leading up to Black Friday, blah, 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 we have a coupon code in our store online, shattereddawn.com. If you type in cyber, all caps, I just put that in the chat, you will get 25% off your entire order. So if you would like the Great Axe Arc or any of our other hardback books, or things like bookmarks and artwork, go get them. So that's an announcement.
For those to apply, you have to promise us that you'll go to a Sears outlet store at 5 a.m. on Black Friday in order to get, one of their special doorbuster scratch-offs.
That is not helpful, but thanks.
Did anyone else's mother drag them Black Friday shopping as a kid, or is that just me?
No, it's just you. I was thinking you have to camp out in front of Dave's house, though, overnight to secure your, spot in line.
I do that every night anyways.
My doors open promptly on Black Friday at 1 a.m., in which case I start throwing all the Thanksgiving leftovers at the people in front of me. Also,
my plate is ready.
There we go. Also, we are always seeking sponsors, so if you're interested in sponsoring the show, shoot me an email, david@shatteredtabletopgames.com. I'd love to talk with you about that. Speaking of sponsorships, we had donated to Johnny Jimison to get to PAX Unplugged, and I would encourage you all to do the same. He is going up there to minister to others, as well as bring some of our information about the show, and just honestly help bring the gospel there. So if you would like to donate, I just put the link in our chat. Check out Johnny Jimison on Facebook, Instagram, all the social pages. They're going with Love Thy Nerd, so definitely check them out. Shout out to everyone who's subscribed. We have 11 subscribers as it stands right this second. 4 more and we get our next emote, and we will leave that to a poll, and hopefully it will not be Big League Abominations this time. So that poll is direly important.
We need a Mr. Tibbles or Kevin emote.
Yeah. So next, Patreon sessions. If you're interested in having us Arcmaster a session for you or a group of your friends, check out our Patreon page. We have a tier where you can become a patron and do basically twice a month, sessions with your group, with some of the cast or myself or others. So definitely go check that out. And the last thing is it's Thanksgiving this week. And so at the very start of this adventure, we are going to have a very quick kind of Thanksgiving Easter egg thing where the party will engage in their own personal Thanksgiving. So
looks like we got a bot in chat, by the way.
We'll see. So, anywho, thank you guys. We appreciate it. Let's get this ball rolling. This is Shattered Dungeons. Welcome back to Shattered Dungeons. I, for the first time, just had I kicked the bot that was in our chat. So there we go. Real quick, Danson said his dad took him Black Friday shopping, talking about earlier. Tofu wants me to leave stuffing for her with you, Jay Crutchfield.
I'm on it.
2-hour stand for Danson outside of Toys R Us. And then, yeah, should be good. So, let us get started on this lovely, lovely adventure. But first, let's introduce our cast. We have with us tonight the ever-loving, ever-caring Jordan playing Reg.
Hello everyone, my name is Reg, and despite what people tell you, Nightmare Before Christmas is not a romance movie.
Not true. I don't believe that. You can't make me believe that. We have Heather playing Chibi.
Hey everybody.
Oh, hi. We have Ray playing Rog.
It's time for a little tact and diplomacy.
For those of you who don't know, those are his weapons. And then, of course, we have Lauren playing Pax.
I'm Pax, and I haven't finished watching Nightmare Before Christmas, so I haven't decided if it's a love story or not.
Stop about halfway through and then make your decision. So,
I may make a decision and stick with it no matter what evidence tells you. That's what the internet does.
Santa just landed at the Oogie Boogie Man just sang his song.
Aww.
Is where I am.
Oogie McBoogie.
Boogie.
Anyway.
So, with Karazikal dead, the venerable green dragon that you all killed last time atop the griffin-shaped mountain, the group decides to rest till morning before they face a new challenge: how to get down from the Griffin Rock formation without dying. And so, as you all prepare for your Thanksgiving feast, going through your rations, trying to figure out what exactly you have to survive the night to sustain yourself, what do you each pull out to nibble on, seeing as how you have a limited inventory?
I have dragon cookies.
I have nothing.
I've got a whole dragon here if we want to.
I mean, that's where I was thinking.
I find it an abomination to
That
eat my
might-
kin.
Yeah. That might make Kevin a little uncomfortable.
It's okay, Kevin. You just eat the dragon cookies and look the other way. We don't want to die.
Sure.
If it came down to it, would you eat me?
No.
And I'm also not eating Mr. Tibbles before any of you starts talking about doing it. He can run now, and it's wonderful.
Mr. Tibbles looks the part of a tasty morsel.
Don't you do it, Kevin. Don't you make me choose.
Kevin licks his dragon lips.
All right, kids. No one's eating Mr. Tibbles.
Thank you, Pax. I got a weird question. you was telling me that there's a dragon egg down there and you killed its brother.
Yeah.
So if we just take the other egg, can Kevin have a new friend?
I don't know how that works. I don't know if it would hatch or if it's gotten too cold or... But I figured we'd take it with us. Do you want to be a daddy, Kevin? We could get you an egg.
Or at least a big brother.
I do not know what that means to be a daddy.
Well, if one of those prostitutes we talked about...
No, stop.
Yes,
No.
Red, your comrades, the prostitutes. They should
Yes, if you pay them enough to be your friend, and for sometimes apparently they call you daddy. I don't understand.
Yuck.
I'll be
My
honest, I don't
feelings.
fully understand the concept yet.
All right, so I have dragon cookies. Chibi has nothing. Grog, did you bring snacks with you, or?
I mean, I'm all for roasting some dragon here, as long as Kevin's not too offended.
I am quite offended should you consume me.
Sorry.
I mean, you know, Kevin, it's either hurt feelings or hurt friends. I think we can all make do, right?
Surely one meal you can go without.
Well, yeah, one meal, but we also is gonna have to get out of here, and that is gonna take time. And I don't know about you, Kevin, but I wasn't planning to be out here. I wasn't planning to apparently not have all of my adventuring supplies with me, but apparently I don't.
How many of us could you carry, Kevin? Like at one time?
At one time, probably two. To be safe.
To be unsafe, how many of us?
I could take all of you down if we were truly trying to be unsafe.
I mean, could we do it in trips for safety?
No, we could. I was thinking more along the lines of like actually getting out of the desert wherever we are. But yeah, no, we can definitely take multiple trips to get off the...
It would be unwise for me to cover a large distance with all of you on me.
Just checking.
I can
So are we staying up here or are we going down?
Well, you know, I've heard sometimes in desperate measures people have been known to cut creatures open and sleep in the belly.
Is it getting dangerously cold?
I don't know. God, is it cold?
Do we need to cut open our tom-tom so that we can stay alive?
So
That's where I was going.
one of the things that you guys noticed now when you came from Delnane, obviously temperature there, you're more kind of at the southernmost part of the world. Here you notice that even though it's dark, even though it's pretty late now, the temperature is quite warm. Like you're not completely sweating, but you have a suspicion that once the sun actually comes out and starts beating down on you, that you may have a temperature problem with it being fairly warm.
Great.
Now,
We're going to get fried.
looking out from the rock, this is what you saw earlier before the sun went down. It was kind of like a vast plain, not quite a desert, but not quite a forest, kind of like, almost like a dry meadow type of vibe. Grass, rocks, kind of. If you're looking at the stream right now, really that type of landscape where it's rocks and shrubs and I think like California type arid dry area, not necessarily like this bountiful lush field of green, but more of like the dry kind of gray tan environment.
Reg has got a stupid idea.
Yeah.
He's going to.
No.
He's gonna go try and lift up and stand under one of the dragon wings.
That's actually the same thing I was thinking. Like, can we
That's not a bad idea.
cut the wing off and carry it as an umbrella?
I think we should build gliders out of the wings.
What's a glider?
But once we get off the table that we're on, the glider would be useless, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're
True.
gonna crack
Then,
pretty quick.
then they become umbrellas to protect us from the sun's rays.
Okay. Well, Kevin can get us off the table, and so could Chibi, because she's got slow fall.
Indeed.
So I don't think we'll have any trouble getting down. I think our trouble is going to be not
What do we do
frying
once we get
after
there?
the sun gets up. Yeah.
Conversely, you could also, if you want to go in the middle of the night and do this by cover of darkness, you can.
Oh, there's a thought.
Do we know anything about dragon eggs?
Not really, and Kevin isn't
Okay.
too much help.
Yeah, I got that.
Kevin hasn't met another dragon that has stayed alive long enough to talk.
He was raised in
Well-
captivity.
True.
One of them is scrambled right now, so that could be some yummy food.
Right.
Once again, we need to get Kevin to kind of, be a team player on this one.
So,
Just saying, how
what-
old is Kevin? Because this guy's a venerable dragon, and
He was definitely
So
not
do
gonna die of old age anytime soon. Grog. Natural causes.
All I hear is tasty meat.
anything is tasty meat.
Now,
Alright, so what's the...
do you want to try and persuade Kevin to eat the dragon with you?
No, we don't want to persuade him to eat the dragon. I think we... Reg just wanted Kevin
Permission
not to... Yeah,
Yeah, get mad at us.
we don't want Kevin to get mad at us if we eat the dragon.
Gotcha.
I would like to persuade him.
Roll a
No,
persuasion check,
ew.
Grog. Kevin, have you not
dragons eat
tasted
their
your own
own?
meat?
All right,
You
hold
guys
on.
don't really know.
Oh my god, I'm delicious.
So,
This is getting very dark.
Welcome to Shadow Dungeon.
Kevin,
The show where we
Kevin,
persuade
wasn't it-
dragons to eat their own kind.
What is
Roll
it,
it.
Rog?
Kevin. So, look, I know you view this as probably very untasteful and uncouth. I get it. Trust me, I get it. Eating people, I get frowned upon all the time for it. I totally understand.
I mean, to be fair, it could be tasty. We
Everyone
don't know.
else
Chibi,
roll
this is your assistant.
either a speech or a performance check to see if you hear Rog saying this. Pax, you definitely do. Reg, you don't.
Reg is trying to make an umbrella.
Yeah, Chibi, did you overhear that just a moment ago?
I'm checking. Hang on.
Okay.
But,
No,
I don't
you
think
did
so.
not.
but look,
And
In the
Caden also
natural-
did not.
But I probably know that about him anyway.
Yeah, you would know that he's had cannibalistic tendencies.
Oh dear.
Why did the queen send me you?
in the natural world, the predator will always hunt the prey. And in this particular case, we have become the predator. And the greatest honor, really, would be to take whatever we can from your fallen comrade and use it as weaponry to slay our foes and bring honor to dragonkind.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 131.
So I'm actually
my
going to
God.
take Hold on. I am actually going to be taking Danson's roll of 62 with his 65 bonus. I had already determined that. But that's 127. It's still not enough. And so I rolled that hoping I could beat your 131, but I didn't. So, what's up, Realm of the Mist
Kevin.
Entertainment? So, Kevin says, very simply,
Rog. I can't say that I like you very much, but that does make sense. Paying it forward so that others may thrive. I see what you have to say and I agree, so show me how I can keep this one's memory alive.
Turn around to everyone.
All right, let's make some armor and weapons and fill our bellies. Also, in the future, I may have to eat one of you. Sorry.
Gee, I may be killing Rog.
Reg, you hear that for the first time.
Wait,
It's
were
okay,
you,
Tax.
who's
I
eating
have to
who
go.
now? I'm confused.
Does anyone know how to make a fire?
Reg pulls Bernie, the flaming great axe, out of his pack. I'm going this.
So glad
and,
Bernie made it on the trip.
Not any food, though.
Nope. Reg was prepared for interrogation.
Right.
So, how are you going to make a fire?
I have my dragon mask with me, and it does turn. I think it sets on fire when I put it on.
Looking around, there are no sticks nearby.
There's a giant dragon nest down there.
Oh yeah.
So, how do you
That'll
want to
make
get
some
down
good
there?
Kindling.
I think Rog has to butcher the dragon since it was his idea.
Okay, so are you and Kevin gonna go down there, Pax?
Yeah, do we want to go down there or do we want to bring the nest up to here?
That's what I mean. Are you going down there to bring it up? I'm assuming you would want to go down to handle the dragon egg.
Yeah.
Because we
I
all
was thinking
know
we could
how
all
Kevin
go down
handled the
there.
spherical objects last time. Not well.
Just shoot lightning at it.
Okay, Kevin. Can you take me down to the dragon nest down there?
Yes.
So you climb on his back. Go ahead and roll a performance check or a stamina check, whichever one you'd prefer.
I have no performance.
You don't?
Like,
I thought you did at one point.
Weren't you in the circus?
I was in the circus, but I haven't taken any performance advancements.
She was the sure shot person.
It was a high wire marksmanship, so really all I had to do was just tumble and shoot stuff.
Stand there, yeah. So go ahead and roll your check. 111. Let me get one. Is that a stamina check?
Yes.
Let me get a roll in chat, please. And we are going to add 100 to that roll as well. And so you are going to mount Kevin, and your stamina check does not hold up. And so when you climb on Kevin, he changes into his dragon form, obviously, and then you climb on top of him. He or she, because I realize now that we didn't actually specify
Still haven't, yeah.
gender. Yeah.
No, we do not know what Kevin.
Kevin doesn't know what Kevin is.
Very true. The dragon Kevin flies down, but as he's flying down, kind of wind catches his wing in a weird way, and it kind of jerks him to the left. And you do your best to try and hold on, but it doesn't quite work. And so you need to make another stamina check to see if you can grab onto an appendage of some kind and or maybe a rock on the mountainside.
Why are these always way more like trouble than I think they're going to be?
You're able to. Well, that's the nature of the game. So that does pass because I already had that written down. So you're able to grab on to his talon, and he's kind of worried. And,
Pax, no, I will save you.
and so you finally get to the bottom. You're right next to the nest with the egg in it, and all the various tinder and twigs and what have you. So you kind of grab. How do you want to do this?
I was thinking I would take the egg out of the nest, and then everybody else would come down here, and we could just set the whole nest on fire, and then we don't have to take all this stuff back up there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you're just going to have Kevin ferry everything down?
Sure.
Okay.
What
So
do you guys...
Rog will start quartering the dragon that's up here and just yeeting it over the ledge.
So Pax, as you're down there,
Oh dear.
you hear Rog shout.
Bloody dragon.
Rog, what do you shout down to Pax?
Absolutely not. Dinner.
Meat and dragon scales and all sorts of other pieces of Karazikal, the venerable green dragon, come flying from the sky, and thankfully
wait.
nothing hits you. What was that, Red?
Save some of the wings. We gotta remember. We gotta cover.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Make
You're
an
right.
umbrella.
You're trying to carve out little wing membrane to make the umbrellas. So Kevin goes up, and I'm going to go ahead and roll Caden's stamina check. He does not do well, but he instinctively, after he falls off, just after Kevin goes down, he actually falls off completely from Kevin. And in response, is going to use a very large chunk of his potency to cast Slow Fall. And so he kind of just stops in midair, just floating there, and frantically starts to freak out, like trying to figure out how to get down well. And so as he's very slowly hovering to the ground, about 30 seconds goes by, and he goes to cast again. But for whatever reason, the spell fizzles and it doesn't work, and he falls to the ground, taking 2,000 points of damage, and he is currently unconscious, bloodied next to you, Pax. And
Oh no!
you are worried that he is dead. 2,000 damage is more than his health
Again.
pool.
Can he
Did I
die?
hear a thud?
Pax lets out a shriek, and Chivi, Reg, and Rog run to the cliffside to check on Caden.
You okay?
So he just fell off of Kevin and smashed his head pretty badly.
Oh no! Is he? Can you check for the thing that makes you alive?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
can.
can the undead die?
So
He was
Pax,
a great warrior.
What is
I shall
that?
honor his memory by eating him.
Hold on, he is my best friend. He's not eating him yet.
We will not allow that yet, Rog.
So Pax, as you reach down and try and
As you wish,
find
Commander.
some sort of pulse, you don't feel anything at all, and you're not quite sure if it is something like, maybe undead don't have a pulse, or if there should be a pulse. But you definitely know that the look in his eye, he appears to be dead.
Can I cast Undead Heal?
You can.
If that is 250 for Undead, if I cast it twice, will it heal him for 500?
It will.
Yes?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I want to do that, and that would be 300 potency from me.
Okay. So you lose 300 potency, and you channel as much potency in to this spell casting as you can, and you release it, and it surrounds his body and kind of absorbs into his skin, and you expect him to just pop up, but nothing happens. He still appears deceased.
You guys get down here.
Kevin swings back by up top and says,
Get on.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one?
Do we all three get on at once? We all need to rush down there. I can cast Slow Fall if Kevin can't take us all.
okay. So Reg and Rog, go ahead and roll stamina checks. Chivi, you cast Slow Fall and then yeet yourself off the cliffside.
It
So
worked
much
so
eating.
well the first time.
Yeah. And Reg, let's see your potency or stamina check. Rog, as Kevin goes downward, sloping towards the ground to drop you off, you also lose your grasp and go flying off of the ledge. Roll, not the ledge, but his back. Roll another stamina check to see if you can catch yourself, or you'll fall to your death.
Lovely.
Well,
We're gonna TPK just going down the first part of this clip.
Excellent roll, Rog. So you, much like Pax, catch yourself on his talon, and he says,
Not again. Why does this always happen?
and you're able to
gotta work
get
on
down.
this.
Now, Chivi, you cast your spell and you just leap, Pocahontas style, off the ledge, and you start to just like slowly hover going downwards, and you realize that this is the exact problem that Caden just ran into. And so as you're hovering, about 30 seconds goes by, and you're maybe a quarter of the way down, and you begin to fall again. So roll to see if you can cast. This is going to be a potency check. You're going to try and cast Slow Fall again, but this time it closer to the ground.
Okay.
How much potency does Slow Fall consume?
It consumes 250.
I'm just gonna try and summon RNGesus in the chat.
Okay.
Don't mind me.
Chivi, that works. You're able to cast it. Ooh. Hold on. You might not be able to. So what's your total potency pool? Is it still 570?
It's 590.
590.
Since I added
Okay.
some points from last week.
And how much does it cost to cast?
250?
Okay. And you just put 200 into your potency check, which means you only have 140 stamina or potency to
Left.
to cast the spell.
Is it a half cost for her or no?
Yeah, I didn't know if it would be a half cost. Just the book says it's 250
Oh, then yes,
to cast.
because you have apprentice or you have journeyman deception, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be 125, shouldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
But I didn't know how to figure that out.
Yes. In that case, you are good to go. You cast it well.
Oh my goodness.
I was worried for a second. I was like, "Oh no, what have you done?"
Was the slow fall timing out?
Yeah, so basically it casts
Okay.
for about 30 seconds. And then, but because you're... basically, it's like a slow hover. And so this 60-foot, 80-foot drop or whatever...
It's
you
a
know,
little large.
yeah, she only
Gotcha.
floats down about 20 feet during the course of those 30 seconds. And so she would have to, let it go
such
and
a-
then
We
time
have
her
to
closer.
fall a little bit and then cast slow fall.
Exactly, and that's what the
Okay,
potency check
like a
was for.
parachute.
Yep.
I got you.
Now, Caden failed his roll, which is why he plummeted to his doom. So you all are on the ground next to Caden's lifeless body now. Pax, had you already started the fire around the nest?
No.
Okay.
We should take the eggs out before we light it on fire. But did you do the Heelys on Caden?
So I did the heals on Caden twice. I can do more. They only heal for 250 every time, so I've healed him 500 points, but I don't know how damaged he is.
I mean, do you need me to also heal him with healing magic?
Do you have healing magic?
A little bit, not much, but
I've been practicing it.
Go for it. I'm gonna grab this egg out of the nest and start a fire.
The other egg is somewhat scrambled from your bow shot earlier in the afternoon.
What? They're both scrambled?
No, the one that's
Yeah.
exploded from last
Yeah.
time.
just out of curiosity, can we eat that too? Or...
Sure.
It will strengthen
Yes.
us and allow us
Might
to
turn half
remember the
dragon,
dead.
but hey.
True.
What did Kevin say?
He said, from Rog's point of view,
It will strengthen us and allow us to remember the dead. Carry them forward.
Right. We're definitely remembering the dead here. Everybody eat some scrambled dragon egg.
Dragon egg.
Or wait, I don't know. Will this hurt us? Maybe let me try a little bit first, because I have
I need a
resistance
chat.
to poison.
I need a roll from chat, please. So Pax, you begin to start the fire, and it works fairly well. You've lived in the woods before. And then at that point, you walk over to try and start tasting the egg. Now, I'll deal with that in a second.
Ooh. Reg have just put the...
Vral with the 69. I'm coming back to that. Reg and Chibi, what are you doing with Caden?
I was gonna say Reg would have put the unhatched in the bank of not knowing what else to do with it.
Yes, we want that egg.
Okay, so Reg is now carrying a green dragon egg. Now, is anyone else going to do anything with Caden's body?
Reg is going to cradle it in his arms.
I thought you were
I'm
gonna.
holding his hand. But I don't have anything else I can do.
Hey, best buddy, how you doing?
How dead, does it look like if I cast Undead Heal a couple more times? I mean, I've got plenty of stamina. I could cast it a handful more times. Is it gonna do anything?
Based on the reaction from you casting it earlier, you don't think it will do anything.
Okay.
Now, Pax, as you begin to taste the egg, you... Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest here. This is the weirdest thing I think I've had to walk people through as an Arc Master. And I've done some weird Arc Mastering stuff for people before. And so as you put the scrambled dragon egg in your mouth, there are two things that you notice right off the bat. One, somehow your bow cooked it perfectly. It's not too rough, it's not too runny.
Fluffy and delicious.
Yeah, it is just delightful. Secondly,
Open a shop.
having lived in the forest and kind of been on your own, you've eaten some strange things. You've collected eggs from chickens, eggs from other creatures. You've had griffin egg before. This is the best tasting egg you have ever had in your entire life. So much so.
This is delicious.
So much so that I need you to roll a stamina check to try and avoid having this fester in the back of your mind like you need to eat more dragon eggs.
Oh no. So it's rolling against being a glutton.
Not necessarily a glutton, but you know how when you really crave something, you're constantly kind of thinking about it until you get it? It's like that. This is going to be something that every now and again you're just going to get that craving.
Oh no. Alright, so I used 200 and I used...
I need a roll from chat while we're waiting.
Is that all?
Make her a junkie chat.
Can't be a junkie. Kevin's my dragon friend.
Val said, "Today on my strange addiction."
He also said, "Eat us the dragon fetus."
Oh.
All right, so Pax.
Seriously? It's
Pax
gonna be
is-
another week like that. Oh my word.
So the good news is that you only had to beat a 165, so you succeed.
Hooray.
You are not a dragon egg junkie right now. But I may have you roll later and see if it's still in the forefront of your mind. So moving back to Caden, Pax now has the fire going. You guys feel pretty good about where you're at. The lifeless body of Caden is still in a small crater in the ground. And
Like Yamcha.
and then Chris just said it's crunchy with ketchup for the dragon egg. Now what are you guys wanting to do with Caden's body?
Can't leave it.
Well, maybe if we just kind of prop him up near the fire to get warm. He'll wake up soon. He's just sleepy. That's all that's happening. My buddy's just resting. Everything's okay.
It's okay, Reg.
Pax, I need you to tell me everything's okay.
It's okay, Reg. It's okay. It's
Okay.
gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it out. You guys should probably cook the dragon meat. The egg is amazing, but you might have issues only eating a little. So eat
Well,
at
I
your own
mean,
risk. What if we
could
like?
just-
Can we like stuff some down Caden's throat? Like, does it have healing properties?
I was wondering that too.
If you guys want to try, absolutely.
I wondered if it might empower us.
Caden, by the time
Yeah.
it's over.
Do I feel stronger? Do I have like the spirit of the dragon now that I ate a dragon egg?
You know how when you like eat a bunch of candy, like moments later you got like a lot of energy? It's basically like that. You don't necessarily feel
Aw.
better, you just like, man, I could go back for more and more. Like, I don't think if I had enough, I would stop eating this.
All right. Dragon egg is definitely dangerous.
Well, I mean, if we just split it evenly amongst us, we can't eat that much of it, right?
Yeah, there's only so much to go around.
How much scrambled dragon egg can fit in Rog's pockets?
Ooh, just
Gross.
eat it. Gross.
No,
Yeah,
he's
let's
gonna
save the
save
meat
it
for
for
later.
later. So, as everyone's kind of, enjoying the delicacy of scrambled dragon egg, Rog is stuffing handfuls into his pockets.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
You don't know what I know.
Thank goodness.
Okay, like Pax said, we should cook some dragon meats for the journey.
And then did we save some dragon wing to try to make umbrellas? Or I feel like when the sun comes up, it's going to be really hot.
Red said that he did. That all depends on God.
That is not me. I am just a storyteller.
You know
So-
what I mean.
Well, say it right then. So the dragon meat, you guys spend a couple hours cooking, and you get it to a point where it's good. It's you can travel with it. It'll keep. You also spend that time kind of all together while that's cooking, crafting these like not necessarily dragon umbrellas out of the wing flappy stuff, but almost like a shawl, something to keep the sun off of you.
We got like the Lawrence of Arabia thing going on, but with dragon flesh.
There you go.
Perfect.
Basically. And so you kind of do this throughout the night. You work in shifts. The morning arrives, and now you are faced with sunlight peeking over the land as you gaze out upon it. And you see that there's another couple hundred feet between you and the more flat area of ground. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys make basically 3 stamina checks. You're gonna do these not necessarily one in a row, but you're going to do climb down once, however you want to climb down. You can use slow fall Chibi if you'd like. Figure it out, but basically you're gonna do 1 roll for each section of the climb. So you have 3 to do.
And we've all recovered all of our stamina, right?
Yep, everyone's at full.
Would
Now,
Reg have looked through Caden's things at this point?
Yes.
Okay. I know that Caden has rope with him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got some rope. Maybe rope first, floaty, slow thingy second? Because that seems to be more of a emergency and not a plan A kind of thing.
How much rope do we have?
How much rope do we have?
Because we have about 100 feet to scale down.
Yeah, the rope is only 50 feet, but each section of the climb is about 100-ish feet.
Okay.
Okay, so can we just make like a process of
Sorry.
How dare
Kevin
you.
lowering one of us down with the rope, like he gets halfway, so then you can just touch the bottom and let go of the rope. But Miss Chevy here is ready to hit him with the slow fall if they slip.
Could do
And
that.
we just sort of do it in little shifts, so that way it's not a big deal if it goes wrong.
We don't all fall off of Kevin at once.
Yeah. And then Kevin can take breaks because you know what, Kevin, you is a being and not just a tool.
Thank you for
We appreciate you, Kevin.
the thought.
Okay.
Okay.
So, tie the rope to something.
Would you I don't know how much this would help, but do you want me to be at the bottom to maybe soften a landing in case things go wrong?
Sure.
You go down first.
So Reg first.
Yeah, then I could try and catch someone if it all goes to crap.
Okay.
Roll a stamina check, Reg.
Hold on.
How dare you not have it ready? I kid.
I had
Dang,
a wrong
396.
value.
It's okay. Yes, Tofu. Kevin did eat some of the dragon egg, and he enjoyed it. It wasn't necessarily his favorite. He was hesitant about it, but he did eat it.
We have become monsters.
You really have. So Reg makes it down safely, and then Kevin swings back up to the next person. Who's going next?
Chibi?
Okay. I can go.
Commander, go safely.
Oh, except I can't.
Why not?
Well,
She
I
just
didn't
has to
roll
type
right.
it right.
Yep.
That would be an initial problem, yes.
What am I? I'm forgetting my
Slash.
slash.
Yep. So Chibi kind of gets prepped, ready to go, and then ties herself to the rope and gets down without much issue. You kind of feel like the rope was giving way a little bit as you went downward, but you made it there fine. Who's up next?
Pax, would you like to go next?
Sure. Here I go.
Go ahead and roll your stamina check. Excellent roll. You make it down, no problem. You pat Kevin on the cheek, the dragon cheek, and he
Doing
says,
great,
"Thanks."
Kevin.
Kevin comes back up. Rog, you're next.
All right.
Good roll. You make it down safely, and then in an act of supreme intellect, Kevin swings back up and simply picks up Caden's body and brings him down with his talon.
Oh, good thought.
Thank you, Kevin. That was probably the safest way to transport our buddy until he feels better.
Yeah.
You look over and notice that there is just still, it's like cold dragon scrambled egg just shoved in his mouth. Like clearly,
Ow, it hurts.
It's not going down.
clearly it's not being swallowed. It's just like, it's like mashed in there. You know how when a child tries to feed their dolly
Red,
something
like,
and it's
force
just
feeding
like,
him.
yeah.
Not
It's
a good
okay.
sign.
Your tummy will feel hungry for it in a little bit.
All right, so
It's there if you need it.
everyone just go ahead and roll 2 more stamina checks. Again, you can add up to your entire stamina value.
Will
All
we
right.
have rested a minute and recouped?
Yes, I'm assuming about 10 minutes between each session. All
By
right,
the way, I
the
love
next
that
set-
Reg, in one session, Reg has gone from basically a paralyzed and or dead friend to another paralyzed and or dead friend.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
Tofu just said to mark on the list of growing fan art needs. I'm assuming you're talking about Caden with scrambled eggs shoved in his mouth.
Reg's just trying to force a spoon of
Oh, Pax
no.
with a natural 1. So Pax, just kind of assuming everything's good, actually slips out of the rope on her way downward. Pax, rolled another stamina check to see if you
This
can
was on
catch
the
yourself.
last section,
I
right?
know, yes.
On the
So
third section? Okay.
yes, it's still a large drop though.
I'm just-
Can Rog do anything at all to try and catch her?
Well, as we've stated, Reg is waiting like
Oh no!
and
Pax, you missed the
Chibi's
rope.
ready.
So Pax begins to slip out of the rope tied around her waist, and in a grasp of desperation, grabs at the rope as her fingers barely miss it, and she continues plummeting downward. Kevin,
cast
because he's
Jedi.
not.
Slow fall for her.
Yes, you may roll a potency check, and
Reg is ready with a
let's see what
stamina
happens.
check to try and catch.
Wee.
Sub Commander!
So Chivi, go ahead and roll a potency check. Perfect, 257. You see this happening, and almost as an immediate reaction, you cast Slow Fall on her just before she hits that threshold. And Pax, you kind of slow the speed down and then float to the ground easily. Good job.
Look, y'all, if this is how this game's
Thanks,
gonna be,
Chibi.
I'm gonna need to take my blood pressure medication, alright? So,
Oh, you were there with us when we were busy, like, falling off the crumbling bridge. That was pretty great.
Oh yeah, that was the session before you came in with Lucy, and that was a heart attack.
It was just bad things happened.
I wasn't there to cast slow fall.
No, you were
I
not.
just unpacked that from my bag of tricks.
We had the staff for slow fall, and that saved our butts.
Once or twice.
after this whole ordeal,
We had Pax
Rod-
fall off of a bridge while Caden and Reg were tied to each other. And Reg is next to her, so he reaches out to catch her, and Caden runs full speed and jumps off of the bridge while tied down.
oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It was
it-
definitely.
Fall off.
Teamwork.
The square was catty corner, and I didn't think I needed a whole lot of stamina for my stamina checks, so I was like,
Oopsies.
apparently I misjudged. I'm sorry.
So
Well, now that whole ordeal is over, Rog pulls a little bit of dragon egg out of his pocket and kind of starts eating it.
a well-deserved break.
Pax says,
I'm a stress eater.
I've been there.
You're a stress eater
I eat
and
instead of
usually of
dealing with my
other
feelings.
people.
Rob,
So-
do you want to talk about your feelings? Maybe. Okay.
They're rather rage filled.
Chibi knows from experience. So, now that the group has made it down from the mountaintop, there's a new challenge to be had. You were able to spot a road as you descended, heading north and south, but you're unsure of where you are, but notice that the sun sits much higher in the sky than you have been used to from Dalnane. based on the temperature, like I was speaking about earlier, you believe yourselves to be closer to the equator of Erethe. And so your task is, do you go north or south? You kind of have walked towards the path at this point, and so you're in a more forested area. You've kind of come out of that grassy plains, that dry meadow environment, and now you're into a more like lush forest type area. But to the north leads you back towards that arid, kind of dry area. South appears to be more of like the green forest.
I have a general idea for Reg, but to make more in-game sense, can he roll for knowledge from his former master?
Why, yes, you can.
Looking at maps.
Yeah. Potency
I
check.
kind of feel bad now butchering that dragon.
Yeah.
Girls gotta eat.
Can I say what Reg would be thinking, and you tell me if he can come up with it or not?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so Master Black Flame showed me a bunch of them drawings of the world, and we was on the bottom part, and I think we's kind of closer to the middle part, so I think we need to go down.
So south?
If that's what they always have the S on the pointy that tells people how to do stuff. Right? I think that's it.
So
After
south
you-
into the green forest.
I mean, I like green forest more than dry and
too.
arid.
Yeah, me too.
Excellent
cover.
choice.
Right.
Oh boy.
So you walk into the rest of the forest, and the forest is not necessarily like an old ancient forest. It's like, you know, your normal wood area. It's kind of thick, but it's not too thick. There are some pathways though that you notice, and so you come to a small fork in the path, and you notice that both seem to lead somewhere, but you're not sure how far. You also don't know exactly which one to take, so which one do you do? Character viewpoint, left or right?
If I remember correctly, the last time, and like way back in the day, that we went traipsing through the woods, that we were allowed to roll sneak to get a feel of paths.
Yeah, if
I
you'd
was
like
wondering
to.
about that.
Yeah, if you'd
Yes,
like to roll,
please.
that's fine.
So, Reg kind of scratching his head and looking at the ground. Okay, just gotta remember everything Mr. Business taught us.
You reach down and like pick some grass up, and then you kind of think to yourself,
Crumble
what
in
would
the
you do
wind.
next? And then you start to like try to pee on the ground.
Would that be me or Reg?
Yes.
Anyone who's trying to channel their inner Mr. Business right now. You know what? Business time in the chat for peeing on the ground. All right, so which direction do you guys go?
Did anybody get a sense from your
I
urine?
don't think so.
Anybody?
Heather rolled a little better.
Bueller.
Oh, was it 78 and 103? Were those the rolls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you kind of, you both actually feel differing things. Reg, you're drawn towards the left. Chivi, you're drawn towards the right.
I'm gonna go with Reg on this one. Being a student of the map man.
I mean, I didn't learn the finding your way stuff, just the map stuff. Mr. Business, our kitty friend, he was kind of, you know, he took charge back in the day. Those were the days.
That's what the commander's for, to take charge.
Oh, but Miss Chevy, did you when you was being, I always forget the words they say that you did an operation. When you was in operation, did you Did you ever have to find your way around stuff?
Did I? Well, I always had Rog for that. I'm only good at spying on people and getting them to talk.
Yeah, that went so well.
I'm not really getting a sense that we should go right. I'm feeling like let's go left.
Again,
If everyone's in
character
agreement.
viewpoint left.
Which, this way?
No, character viewpoint
Or
left.
character view. My bad. Sorry. Okay.
To the left.
Stage left or stage right?
Let's.
Yes,
Okay.
stage
so
left.
let's go that way, but maybe peek around the corner.
Okay.
Remember to be careful.
So everyone go ahead and move your tokens to where you want them. I'm going to
I want to be
reveal
like, bloop.
the area here.
What are we gonna do with Caden? Are we just having Kevin fly him around?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
He's in
Kevin...
Reg's backpack.
You guys just crumpled his lifeless body up.
Can we put him in the stick?
Is he just is he tied to my back like a C-3PO in Strikes Back?
Yes, let's go
There
with
you
that.
go.
So you have a lifeless Caden strapped to your back.
Fan art, we're looking at you.
Yeah, more fan art. Kevin has switched back to parrot form and is perched on your shoulder packs. So as you round the corner...
Should we just hide his token?
No, I need to keep it with me.
Okay.
So as you round the corner, you notice that there is an extremely large spider web. And in the center of it is trapped a unicorn.
Unicorns.
Good decision to go right.
They're delicious.
More
on,
exotic
You
cuisine.
can't just go eat a unicorn.
Listen, Rock, I know everyone's
No.
excited to eat the magic horse, but
No,
What trapped it
unicorns,
there?
Rog.
What do we know? Do I know anything about unicorns?
They're delicious.
Spider webs.
So unicorns,
to
you know,
be-
are not a common thing. They're exceedingly rare, and usually they don't like. They're good at hiding and not being found. This one appears to have been caught recently. Obviously, the spider is either moved on or not around at this point, because, like I said, it's not wound up in the spider's web. It's just like caught in the web. You know what I mean? So
Is it struggling or is it just still?
Is it hungry?
It looks like it's trying to get out, but it's also trying to be still as to not alert others to its presence. It sees you, and it's kind of like it's got a real piercing stare as it gazes at you. Clearly, it wants some assistance, but it doesn't want to necessarily make anything too crazy, you know.
I gotta say, I'm kind of a bit worried about whatever made a web that big, but I gotta consult. Reg pulls out the living, actual Mr. Tibbles, no longer the paralyzed dagger. Mr. Tibbles, you see a unicorn over there. Do you think we should help him, or should we go?
Mr. Tibbles looks at you and goes,
I got nothing out of that. Is it
I
Commander.
think
Yes.
Should I go? Should I go and free it?
Yes, please. Gently.
yes.
Cover
Maybe
me.
give it some of the egg from your pocket.
That's what I was thinking. See if it's hungry.
Yeah. I'm gonna
A
draw
little egg
my.
left in your pocket.
I'm gonna
right?
go ahead and
Right,
knock
Rog?
an arrow.
Yes.
okay.
If that's what we're gonna do, we should, Pax, you and I should take shooting positions.
Yeah. Let's see, can I get there from here? Sure.
In case you have to shoot the unicorn? Or
In case
Rog?
we have to shoot the spider that comes out.
Oh, God.
If I
I
get
don't think it's
bit,
going to hurt the unicorn.
if I get bit, make sure to kill me.
I'll try not to shoot you in the butt.
Miss Chevy, try and watch our backs, just in case it's out here somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got my sword
Try
at the
and
ready.
not shoot our butts. I love it.
I mean, it's a thing. Sometimes it
Luckily, I
happens.
don't shoot
That is a
anything.
We here at Shattered Tabletop Games have a deep and rich history of shooting our friends in the butt.
That is a common happening.
It's so true.
So, Rog, go ahead and move your token to the spider web. And then what we need to do is you need to basically roll some attacks against the spider web. You're going to need to roll 4 attacks to try and
I
cut
swear
the
to
unicorn.
God, if you get trapped in this web.
Oh, wait.
mean-
Hold on. Everybody wait. Rog, stop. Just for a
She
second.
shouts from far off.
Reg, what if you... Okay, this could be stupid. What if Reg sets fire to the web with Winter?
Can't do
And
that.
It will burn the unicorn.
Would that burn the unicorn, or could we pull the unicorn free before the unicorn goes up?
You can't set fire to it with Winter. Winter's an
Winter
ice
is
weapon.
cold. But
Oh, I thought you had a fire weapon.
He's got
yeah,
Bernie.
It's Bernie.
Oh, Bernie then.
That's the great axe.
I'm sorry, Reg. Miss
I would be a bit
gendering
worried
your
about.
swords.
I'll be worried about, maybe burning it alive on accident.
Okay. Okay, then carry on, Rog.
Let's call that Plan B.
Okay. Sorry.
Rog, go ahead and roll your attacks.
I had thought.
All right. So I'm not like actively trying to sneak, I guess. I'm just kind of like creeping up slow. Oh, wait, no, I do get a bow. Wait, anyway, I'm just kind of creeping up.
Never mind, I am trying.
Just kidding.
I'm not
Nah, too
trying
many
to
rolls.
sneak.
I'm just going
I
for it.
am sneaking.
Right? No.
I'm so sneaky.
So as I get up to the web and I'm making eye contact with the unicorn, I'm like, shh, I'm here to free you. Just give me 1 second. Yeah!
Dang.
Goodness.
Goodness.
Ooh.
All right. So this is just grand. Rog sneaks up, says, kind of, keeping in mind the nature of not wanting to scare off the unicorn, and simply screams at the top of his lungs and then scores a critical hit, tearing one piece of the web completely, and then very almost surgically hit some of the other primary strands in the web, cutting the unicorn free and allowing it to flee. And as it does so, it kind of gives Rog a look into its soul, almost like eye to eye. Clearly, it's thankful for what you have done. And then it rushes off into the forest, and you don't see it anymore.
I'll never forget you.
I thought we
You
were gonna
beautiful
get
creature.
wishes or something.
I thought you were gonna get what?
What? Nothing. I was gonna hang out and be a friend.
Right.
Not this one.
Okay,
Give us-
Rog, come back this way. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I just worry about you being that close to the web.
I wasn't
So-
worried for 1 second.
Of course you weren't. So should we try the other way?
I mean, yeah, but
Is that your professional opinion, Sub-Commander?
We can't. Can we go? I don't think we can go any further. Stop calling me Sub-Commander, Rog.
I mean,
As you
yeah,
wish, Sub-Commander.
just out of curiosity, do you got a fun nickname for me too?
Private.
That's rude.
I mean, did Rog see any other way we could
talk about
go?
our butts in front of women.
So to answer your question, Chibi, no, Rog did not see another. It's kind of a clearing that you guys were in. The unicorn
Okay.
seemed to have been trapped going, I don't know how,
the
maybe
bushes.
coming out of, yeah.
Okay. So,
and so
keep
going
your eye
back
peeled
the
for
way-
an enormous spider.
Going back the way you came, there's definitely a longer path, it appears. And so as you guys are kind of wandering that path, you come to another place where you need to make a decision on which way to go. So go ahead and move your tokens to the south, kind of follow the path I've illuminated for you. And then you're going to be faced with the same decision, left or right. Now,
All right.
again,
Easy dozy.
stage left leads to what appears to be kind of like a more open area. There's another sub path. You can see kind of where there is a tree line, but you also notice to your right there's a smaller path, and we're gonna talk about we're gonna be looking at specifically this path right here.
Oh, what's done here?
Yep. So which
Oh,
direction
okay.
do you
Alright.
guys want to go? And I'll illuminate some of that.
Okay.
Evie and Reg, you guys wanna?
Yeah, it's
I was
use all
thinking I could could cast invisibility and check a path out.
Subterfuge.
Reg, what is the 74 for?
I was just trying to channel my Mr. Business instinct. So instead, I guess Reg sees a beam of light coming through the trees and just goes and sits down under it.
So that's my sneak check, but I didn't cast invisibility yet.
Okay, that is an excellent roll. You are now hidden from creatures level 75 and below.
Oh wow.
Spider still sees you.
So
He's like level 70,000.
yeah. Are you going to your right, which is, stage right, the smaller of the paths? Are you going down that way?
Yeah.
Okay. So stay right there, and I'm going to illuminate. You're in another clearing, and so I got some text for you. As you near a clearing, a bright light ebbs from around the tree line. Walking forward, you see a massive tree void of all leaves and emitting a blinding light. And so as you walk towards it, you feel this sense of calm. Like, very calm. And you continue marching forward towards the tree. I need you to make a potency check.
The tree has awoken.
Oh man, they're gonna assign me to a new commander.
Have you given up on your commander so quickly, Rog?
I just calls them as I see them.
Okay, so I rolled a 251.
So, with a roll of 251, you are just enamored with it, and you continue to walk forward towards the tree. You call out, or do you want to call out to your friends?
I mean, I don't want them all to get sucked in with me. I'll call out to Rog.
Or do you?
I mean, I don't know.
So,
It's
I
okay
guess
if
it's
Rog
I guess at
dies.
least we'll all be calm. Well, he's my comrade. He's my assistant.
So Rog, as you round the corner, you see the same tree and are filled with a sense of calm. You need to roll a potency check now as well.
Okay.
Is it? I mean, I want to ask Rog. Do you think it's a false sense of calm? Good calm. Is it the unicorn's tree? I don't know.
It's making me feel very uncomfortable.
You don't like to be calm.
What is this calm?
Rog, you also march forward towards the tree. Rog, would you like to call out to anyone else?
Everyone else!
Come.
Rog yells for the rest of you.
We found the unicorn tree.
This place is totally chill.
Sounds
I don't really believe that. Oh, Pax, where you going?
Chill
said
the
come.
Caden.
Pax, roll a potency check, please.
So Reg is just moved it a little bit so he can keep and see what is happening to Pax.
He's carrying Caden, so.
All right, so what is happening here now? So Chivi and Rog march forward and begin hugging the tree. Now, Pax, you see all of the light that the tree is emitting, and you feel an intense, potent energy seeping from it. And as Chivi and Rog near it, you can see that they are just, their eyes are transfixed on it, and they are just kind of, you know, their posture indicates that they are, that their guard is not up. And so as they walk forward toward the tree, they just lay their hand on the tree and begin to kind of almost embrace it. And Rog, you take 360 damage, and Chivi, you take 416 damage.
Great.
You can see, Pax, that Rog and Chivi are now, like their skin is beginning to, not quite boil, but you can see like this red, almost like lightning type of arc begin to like go through their veins, almost like the tree is sapping life from them.
It's the most beautiful tree I've ever seen.
It's amazing, man.
Chivi and Rog, you can roll another potency check if you would like. Pax, you may also take whatever action you deem fit.
I wish I had learned greater negate.
You can have Caden cast. Oh.
Did you say greater negate out loud?
Yes.
She ponders to herself in the middle of the forest.
Did
wish I
would
had
Reg have
learned
heard that?
negate. I don't think I learned negate.
But does Reg know it?
Reg has
roll,
his scrolls.
Reg,
He
roll
has
a
it.
performance check.
Oh god, I don't think I have anything in there. Oh my goodness.
Chat,
Wow.
I need a roll to see if Reg hears.
He hears.
Yeah, hears it. Pax say greater negate. We'll see. Now, as you're doing that, and we're waiting on that to kind of come in, Chivi and Rog, go ahead and make your potency checks, and then Pax, what do you do?
I'm going to. So, question on how ward spells work. If I cast ward now, will it negate? It won't break the spell.
It won't, but it will help defend them from the damage
Okay.
they are taking.
Alright, I'm going to cast Expert Ward on each of them. I take 400. That takes 400 potency, and it negates 410 spell damage
Okay. Now,
for
Reg,
10 turns and adds 30 to their armor.
Reg, you are able to, with your eyes, see Pax mouth the word greater negate. You know what that embouchure kind of looks like. And so you know that she has just said that.
Reg cups his hands to his mouth. Pax! Pax, I'll have one more scroll. Do you need it?
Yeah, don't come any closer, Reg. Hold on. Have I finished casting Expert Ward?
Yes, you have. And so Rog takes 260. You said 410, right? So he
Yeah.
takes 257. And Chivi, you take only 53 damage from the tree this turn.
Yay.
But the wards are now broken. Reg and Pat.
Wowzers. Okay. Wait. I'm gonna go back and get the scroll from Reg.
Okay.
Reg,
Here you
what
go,
did you
Pax.
say you have? Okay.
It's great in your gate. Like the one we used on that really hurtful man that stabbed me in the stomach.
Perfect.
I had one more.
Do we need both scrolls since there's two of them, or can we cast it once, do you think?
You can cast it in an area of effect.
Okay. Do I know
figured
how?
you would just hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know how to do that.
Alright, cool. So here I am back.
All right, now describe exactly what happens as you move back.
Since I've already stamina checked, am I hit with it again?
That's what I'm
Like-
trying to determine.
That's so I want to edge forward just until I was right before the spot that I remember feeling that same tug, but I don't want to go all the way to that spot.
Okay.
I want to go to just before the spot that I remember being. Am I able to cast the spell from here and still hit the tree? Or do I have to get closer?
You can cast it from there. Where are you looking right now?
Where am I looking?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking down at the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and cast it.
How does that work when it's a scroll?
You just need to make an attack, like a spell attack.
I have never done a spell attack before. Whoa.
What's your healing bonus?
Level? My healing bonus?
Yeah, like when you attack undead with a heal.
Oh, I do 300 dispel attack and
Perfect.
100 damage and healing.
So go ahead and roll that.
With the 300?
Yep. Excellent. So you land it precisely between them, and it bursts apart. And Rog and Chivi, you kind of snap to and realize, like, you're in a lot of pain right now, and you need to book it back. And so you guys
Chibi
run
Rob, look
back
at the
from the
ground
tree.
and get out of there.
You notice the tree has stopped emitting light.
Don't look at the tree, just in case.
What was that?
Rob, get out of there.
Come on, Rock. Look down. Travel fast.
Ow, ow, ow,
I can
ow.
barely move.
Okay, so what the heck just happened?
I don't know. I felt a sense of calm. I thought I'd found the unicorn's tree or something, and it was a vile trick.
Vile.
So there's a tree, and it hurt you?
A couple seconds. A couple seconds later, you notice that the glow is now coming from the clearing again.
Oh no, is it coming after us?
Don't go back there.
Yeah, let's go the other way.
Reg, what's your armor rating?
What?
Oh no.
467?
Good news!
Oh, hello, big fella. What are you doing? My name is Reg. Leave me alone.
Oh god.
Out of invisibility, a spider with a almost translucent glow to it, almost as though it's not even there, pinces at, goes to bite you with its celestial orb pincers. And so,
Dang.
yeah, not a good thing. So you are going to take some not great damage for you.
Am I?
You are. Or roll
With those
your
rolls?
Yeah, 2 are criticals, and the first one is a sneak attack.
So there's bonuses on top of it. Crap.
Yeah, you are not sitting pretty, my friend. But you do get to roll 2 mischances.
Low rolls, help me now. Nope. Dang it.
All right, so my friend, on the sneak attack, you take 984 damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Which, what does that leave you at?
Oh, you want me to just start? Okay. What?
And then its
Okay.
critical attack, you take 478 damage.
How many of those?
Just that was it. That was all.
Okay.
You only got hit twice, but for a substantial amount of damage.
Guys are not doing so good.
Reg has been basically eviscerated by the spider's pincers. So everyone go ahead and roll initiative now.
I have just like a random, like there's no reason to use stamina or anything like that for, well, I guess there would be, maybe.
So when you say initiative, is that just 1d100?
Mm-hmm.
But you could put initiative in that, or you could put
No, it worked.
stamina or something in that, couldn't you?
For what exactly? Sorry.
For initiative, just when you're rolling initiative, like, could you put something in there?
You can put up to your level,
Yep.
Okay.
which Reg absolutely did.
Yeah, he just put 35 in. Yeah, you can put up to your level if you want to add a bonus.
Okay, I got it.
Although I think it might be at 36. I have to double check.
That's fine. Someone in chat, go ahead and roll for Kevin's initiative, just 1d100. Reg, you're first. What do you do?
Reg is going to run like crazy
Okay.
to about here.
Oh, from
Okay.
the chat. From the chat, Reg Pettit.
Thank you. Kevin's going on 13.
Oh, don't worry. Reg pet it with his organs. Hold on, I gotta look at my potions. You said we could do 4 potions in a
Per turn, yep. Little vials.
Okay, so that's going to change my number here. Reg gets healed for 500 health. Okay. Then Reg is going to pull Winter out and try and shoot this thing in the dang, well, anything. He doesn't care.
Go for it.
With a crit of his own for the first shot. Oh god, it has mischance, doesn't it?
It does. Your second shot. Next.
And second crit.
So you hit all 3 of them, the crits as well.
Oh, thank goodness. Hold on, let me do some math.
Okay. While you do that, we're going to go on to the next person. Chivi, you're up.
So I've got my silver headband on that adds plus 30 cold damage, and I'm going to try to paralyze him so he can't come after us.
Go for it.
So I think I know
Reg,
how to roll this.
While you're rolling, Reg did 2,775 cold damage to the spider.
Okay. Let's see. And that's just an attack roll, right, Chivi? Like it's not a stamina check? Okay.
Yes.
The first attack did not hit. You can roll your second attack if you'd like. Because you have 2 hands you can paralyze with. That one didn't cut it either. After Chivi is Rog.
Kaiden, good time to wake up and heal me.
Is there anything Caden has that we can use?
You can search through his pack, but it's not It's not going to be anything like.
Okay.
I don't think he's got
Look up
anything.
and see what
substantial.
potions
Cheese and
he
crackers,
has.
and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll
Is it
forego
still
your whole
Chibi's
turn.
turn?
No, Rog's turn.
Oh.
Yeah, Rog is hurting very bad and has no way to heal himself. So, I think the best course of action would be to move back by Reg in an attempt to protect him should the spider come for vengeance.
Oh, hello, Mr. Rock. How are you?
Stay behind me, Private. I will try to defend you.
I mean, he's really big.
I'm really strong.
And angry.
Sure. This is a very angry person.
I'm
Okay.
just hangry.
So is
So-
With
that
eggs!
Channels his power.
is that all you're doing, Rog?
Yeah, that's really about it.
All right. It's the spider's turn next, and he is going to become invisible,
No.
and it succeeds.
Well, never mind.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Yeah, I did what I could.
And okay, after that, it is Pax's turn.
All right. What I want to do is. One,
Val wants the
2, 3,
TPK.
4, 6, 7, 8. What was my drat? I don't think I get to move extra yet.
Just so you know, if you guys have our stream up, I have not moved the spider where I plan on him being. So if you have that in the background, just know
Shoot.
that I have not moved him purposefully.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my bow by my side and move back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I pass Chibi, I'm going to shove her into those bushes right there.
Roll
Well,
a
thank
stamina
you, because I
check.
forgot to move.
Stamina.
I'm in pain.
And I do not have that. Wait, which
Maybe
is
the
my
spider
stamina?
wants to see the pretty tree.
You can roll a melee attack too if you'd like an unarmed.
I do not have. I have unarmed, which I never use, so I don't really have it written down at this point.
It's fine. Just make a 1d100 roll.
Oh no, I can put other stuff in it.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, that's perfect. So you shove Chivi forcibly underneath some of the shrub.
All right, and this is as far as I can go right now, but I'm calling out to the spider to try to lure it towards me. Spider, come get me. Look, I don't even have my bow up.
You can spend stamina to move additional squares if you'd like.
That's right, I can. I'm moving backwards with my back to the tree,
Understood.
just as a thing that I'm gonna say. How many
Okay.
squares can I go?
Up to 4, you'd have to spend 40 stamina.
1.
Can I get a roll it from the
2,
chat, please, while we're doing this? And then,
I think
ahead.
3 squares actually takes me right about to where I was before, where it was right before.
okay.
Actually, no, because I want to get the spider. Yeah.
Thanks, Type Faster Joel.
There
Okay. Now I need you to roll a speech check to try and basically taunt the spider.
Oops. I didn't put zeros in there. And my speech craft
1d100 plus
is-
10,000.
I mean, we can dream.
Oh,
Not great.
no.
Can we roll for spider?
Type Faster Joel did.
Oh no, Joel. You made him infallible.
All right, so after that is Kevin. Kevin is going to go over to Reg, basically kind of taking into account what you were trying to do, Pax, and he's going to release a stream of acid from Reg and Rog's location towards where the spider was. Now, the spider was not there, but seeing this, the spider will react thusly. Reg, back to you.
How hurt is Rog?
Rog is sitting at 500 health.
Out of a grand total of what?
I have a total of 1150.
Okay. Just like with potions, can I use a healing scroll as like a free item?
Yes, but just one.
Just one. Okay, I got a scroll of. I'm gonna use one of my scrolls of healing burst.
Mm-hmm. How much does that heal for?
With my bonuses now, it'll do 460 health to both of us.
All right.
It's not much, but I got this.
Oh, much better.
All right. So Kevin shot here.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yep.
So Reg is going to do like one shot in this direction, one shot in this direction, and one shot in this direction.
Okay.
Gonna start here first in case he's trying to come right up our butts.
So you can roll your attacks, but none of them will hit because he is not in those locations.
Oh.
But you did determine that now, so you know he's not there.
Okay, he's not behind us. Oh god, he's going for Pax.
Chivi, you're up next. What do you do?
Pax, he's coming for you.
That's what we want, Reg.
I'm gonna walk out a few steps and yell with my back to the tree, you know, like my back to Pax, because I see what she's doing, and I'm gonna yell, "Hey, spider, come and get me!" And then I'm gonna cast brief invisibility. So do I just roll 1d100 and...
No, brief invisibility just kind of works. You need to roll a sneak check, though.
Okay, sneak check.
So are you going to run towards Pax and then become invisible?
Yeah, like I'm kind of just goading him to try to get him towards the tree.
Okay.
So here comes my sneak check.
Cool. After Chibi will be Rog.
But I don't think I rolled that right. I'm just supposed to be 1d100 plus my...
Yeah, not the 240. You'd get plus 80
Yeah.
and then plus 75 for being invisible. So you're you're well hidden. Rog, what are you doing?
So with these two heading off towards the tree, would it be feasible that Rog would know what they were doing?
You could kind of piece it together.
Reg can't.
Yeah, Reg can't. Rog, you can.
Oh, Reg.
You know what Chivi would be doing in this situation, and you saw what Pax did, so.
All right, so I can move 14.
So you are now creeping in the bushes, kind of like stalking your prey. All you see is Pax sitting in the kind of corridor. And so...
I am avoiding looking at that stupid tree, though.
Yes, okay.
Learn the hard way.
So, here's what's going to happen. Chivi, you have moved well past Pax now. Pax, you honestly do not see anything, and then all of a sudden, you see the spider come out of thin air, attacking you, and it rolls a natural 1, which is terrible for it. But so it goes
VRNG.
So it goes to stop, and or it goes to attack you, and it stops mid-attack, and you can see the tree's light hitting its iris, and it stops and gazes at it, and you can tell it's trying to pull its gaze away from the tree, but it doesn't quite work. For those of you watching, it did just fail with a 494 for its potency check. And it pushes past you, Pax. I need you to roll a stamina check. It pushes past you and runs towards the tree in much the same fashion Chivi and Rog did, and the tree just saps the rest of its life from it.
Guys, that is a sexy tree.
And for those of you who need to know, it does 334 damage to the spider. Pax with a 119 with a natural 69 noted on your roll. As you are pushed out of the way, you fall and instinctively curl to the fetal position, making sure your gaze is not towards the tree. You guys get up and basically rush out of the clearing so you don't gaze at the tree again. But you can hear the squeals and the crackling coming from the spectral spider. Excellent work, guys.
Guys, what happened? Are we okay?
Everyone almost died.
It's okay, Reg. We were just trying to get the spider to get eaten by that tree that nearly ate Rog and Chibi.
Okay.
Luckily, we're all still alive.
Right, Rog grabs Chibi and Pax like in neck hug fashion. I thought I was never gonna see you again. I was so afraid. I mean, what? You're crying. I'm not crying.
So
I have a spider boo-boo, and I need to add spiders to my list of fears.
Spider boo-boo.
First, we need to suck the venom out of the private.
Wait,
what? No.
What an idea, Rock.
Oh, that hurts me. I can't.
I wish Caden was here to make me feel all tingly.
You hear his legs clapping together lifelessly behind you.
He's in a baby Bjorn.
Yeah.
Oh, Reg, you're what is it called? The mamas in there. Your sling, yeah. You got your sling. Your baby wearing.
So looking around the larger clearing, there's a path to the south and there's a path to the north.
Which way doesn't have spiders?
Right. Scary trees.
We were trying to work our way south though, right?
I think so. It's hard to remember anything before the biting.
Can we stop until we're able to recover our health and stuff, or do we need to keep moving?
Up to you.
Would it take long for healing to happen?
I think Pax can kind of just dole out heals so everyone can put themselves back to full. Pax, what's your potency regen?
I need to recover potency.
Reg will help with what little he can do.
Yeah, I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of us. Oh wait.
I'm just gonna say you guys rest for like an hour.
Yeah, because I can heal target and that's 250. Well, that's not a whole lot.
But I mean, over the course of an hour, you regenerate like 100 per turn, right?
Oh, no. I can do healing burst, and that's only 250, and that's 500 health, and that's everyone within 3 squares. So, yeah.
Yeah, you guys take some time. Pax heals everybody up.
Bloof.
Nice.
I don't know that spell yet, but I did have it on this paper, and I used one of them because I was scared.
Who could blame you, Reg?
Did it look as bad as it felt?
Yes. It's awful.
That spider was very large, so. Now, to the paths, you guys can kind of do a quick listen or investigate kind of which path to take if you would like.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Chibi, want to do the sneaky sneak?
Yeah, it didn't help much last time, but sure.
Oh, Reg, was that your sneak?
Yeah, that's Reggie's sneak.
Good sneak. And are you going north or south, or are you guys splitting up?
Let's stay together.
Yeah, let's safety in numbers at this point.
Okay. North or
Which
south?
way are you exploring?
I guess just taking a small peek in the northern direction to verify that we don't want to go that way.
So up here.
Yeah, so like here-ish, I suppose. And another spider appears.
Reg,
Golden
roll
tree
a
this time.
Reg, roll a check to confirm that you are indeed alive. All right. So Chivi
You rolled a
and
nat one.
yeah, Chivi and Reg, you guys are actually going to go a little bit further than just around the corner.
Of course we are.
You guys go just to where the path kind of bends, and you hear voices coming from down a fork where the path diverges once more. Are you going to near them, or go get the rest of the crew and let them know that there are voices, or are you going to try and listen to what they're saying?
Try to listen to what they're saying.
Okay, so as you approach Chivi slowly to better understand what they're saying, you spot two Risan, two Risan and a Woethel. The Woethel and one of the Risan appear to be hunters. They're clad in furs and have ranged weapons and things like that. And then the other Risan appears to be a battle-hardened mercenary. He's wearing some heavier armor. You overhear them talking about a centaur so big that it's sure to win them the grand hunt. And
Okay,
that's
I'm going
gonna
to take that.
say that again.
Take that. So I'm going to take that information back to the crowd.
Okay. So Chivi returns to the rest of the group, meeting back up with you, Reg.
So, Reg, I overheard 3 different people talking about fighting a centaur.
Wait a minute. Is that the horsey people? Because
Yes.
we killed one of them.
So we've got experience killing centaurs. I have no idea if it'll be dangerous, but it said they were talking about winning something if they killed it.
There's no chance that they're not gonna look at me and be like, "We could win something for killing Reg." Is there?
It's always a possibility, Reg, but I mean,
Or
we're all
if they-
together at least.
Maybe if they see Mr. Kevin.
Or Caden, you're carrying him.
Oh yeah, they might ask questions about the
Why are
body
you
system.
carrying a corpse in your backpack?
Well,
Your backpack.
let me tell you something called the body system. How about we go tell them and see if they think it's a good idea or not.
Right. Perhaps Rog knows more about the centaur hunting.
He's probably eaten one.
Probably not wrong.
Meaty.
I mean, if you eat the horse part, is that still bad? Or is it just if you eat the man part?
I think that depends on who you ask.
Rock, are you okay with both parts?
Absolutely.
So we go back and we tell them that I overheard the 3 people talking about fighting a centaur and how they might win big if they defeat it.
Oh.
That's interesting because we saw a unicorn out here.
Oh my gosh. Good thing they don't know about the unicorn.
Why didn't this spider mess with him?
I don't know. I kind of feel like we should avoid them and go south.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, did the spider attack us because we let the unicorn go?
Oh,
Could
could be.
The spider's dead now, though, so.
Yeah, no
but
worries
he's like,
there.
you ruined my lunch, so I'm going to eat.
I mean, maybe.
It was worth it. We might run into that unicorn.
I thought you meant the spider we're gonna run into. I can't handle
No, but
this.
if we run into the unicorn and he can do us a favor, be a good thing to have him in our
Okay.
debt.
Do they speak?
I don't know. We'd have to try.
I don't know. It was making eyes at Rog when.
Yeah.
Rog, I don't know. Did
It
he
was the
say
most
anything
beautiful
to you, Rog?
creature. It was the most beautiful creature I'd ever seen.
Did he say anything though?
No, just winked.
Oh, hi.
Just language, winking language.
Whoa, winky wink.
It's some
It
kind
may
of
have been
Morse
Morse
code. Jinx.
Wink, wink, wink.
But I don't disagree.
Wink,
I have
wink.
no desire to fight a centaur right now.
So,
Okay, so maybe we should head a little bit. What'd you call it? South,
south? Sure.
and see if nothing pops up that terrifies us.
I'm gonna ward all of you guys
Oh, thanks.
real quick here.
Thank you so much.
That's so
So,
kind.
Should we do another sneak check to see what's south? Or are we just all gonna go?
Let us head to the sooth.
Okay.
Are we warded?
Hold on. How many of you are there?
I don't think you have to word Caden.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Right, not him.
Yeah, I can ward all of us expertly. All right.
Oh, the tingles. I could have used that a minute ago.
All right. So, continuing south. If you hang out till after chat or after our stream outro, I will tell you what they just skipped past.
Oh.
So, as you continue south, the forest turns into a mountain pass, and after some hiking, the path diverges once more. There appears to be an alcove to your right, which, if you're looking at the map, it's going to be our left, where a wagon appears to have been destroyed. You notice a river kind of running through the various mountainous ravines. Typical mountain pass stuff, rocks and pathways kind of protruding, lots of jagged stuff jutting out of the landscape. This wagon appears to have been hauling some stuff, that you can see from far off, though it's kind of interesting that it's just sitting there right now. Usually that stuff would have either been picked clean or grown over.
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh, hold on, Rob. As much as I like looting, it does make me wonder if there's
Now you have a moral quandary?
It's not a
believe me,
moral
she
quandary
really-
at all.
She really
just-
does like looting.
It's just wondering if there's a booby trap. You should probably check.
Yeah, can we check for those?
Yes.
So place all of your tokens exactly where you intend them to be.
Where is? Oh, I see the wagon. I was like, where the heck? Ooh.
Down to your right.
Am I able to see the tracks there
You are.
from where we are?
Yep. So
Neat.
as you near it, there's more than meets the eye.
I'm gonna
We're
set
gonna
up right
find a
behind this
Sasquatch.
boulder.
So as you near the wagon, you notice that the wagon has been completely and utterly crushed, and there is a body nearby. The wagon and body appear to be recent occurrences, though it appears some of the goods have been picked clean, though not all of them. It's important to note that the body has also been crushed into the ground, not like it was bludgeoned to death, like with several hits. Literally, like some huge boulder just crushed it into the ground. That's right, Type
Serial
Faster.
crusher.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb
Stepped on
here.
him.
She's gonna
Oh wait,
say
hold
maybe-
on. Sorry. Rog just said the serial crusher like this is some sort of like repetitive killer that crushes people completely. Sorry, I didn't want to skip past that. All right, Reg, what were you saying?
I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and maybe say we go back and fight the horseman. We have done that before. I haven't seen anything that big in a while, and I don't know if I want to.
I mean, there's time, but we might end up here anyway.
I mean, that is a fair point. It's just one man's fear. I'll leave it up to vote.
Now, you guys have been able to kind of catch glimpses over the horizon of kind of the rest of the landscape, and you know that after this mountain pass, it kind of goes into a more like valley-esque area. Vral says, "Reg, you just fought a dragon." Like, what?
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Fear's a thing. So you know
Rob
that the
remembers
mountain.
that fight differently.
True.
Yeah, the dragon didn't hurt Reg nearly as much as being a chew toy for the spider.
So you notice the tracks. The tracks are extremely large. And you notice that there appears to be some sort of like if you were gonna sit down and try and track what happened here, it's almost as some very large, heavy thing was dragged kind of to the side and behind it as it approached the wagon.
Okay. Is there anything useful in the wagon?
Most of it's like goods and supplies type of stuff. There is food, like rations and stuff, which it would probably behoove you to take.
At least
At least we won't have to eat people.
Yeah, but
Meanwhile, Rock is eating the crushed body.
yeah, I was about to say.
It's pureed.
Oh my.
It's jerky.
Hey guys, there's a feast over here if you want some.
Rob, take the rations, please.
Yeah.
The
We
body
should.
appears to be that of a merchant. Clearly, this person was on transporting goods to somewhere, though you're not sure where. You are able to search the body if you would like to.
Yes.
Who's ever searching? Go ahead and roll just 1d100.
I'll search him.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's okay, Reg.
We'll take Regis.
There you go. So, Rog, as you are kind of searching the body, you don't really find much. You're not really looking for anything in particular. Reg, you notice something near and dear to your heart, a piece of paper with some writing on it. And on the...
paper.
It appears to be a delivery order scheduled for delivery in the city of Port Riches.
Okay, this thing was going to that Port Riches place. Trying to remember where that is on the map.
Everyone can roll a potency check to try and remember where Port Riches is. So with a 77, 156, 173, Chivi is able to inform the rest of the group that Port Riches is a port on the southern coast of the continent of Reichim. So you guys now know where in the world that you are. Based on that information, you know that you are, if you can get to Port Riches, you can probably take a boat back to Coldier.
Yeah, it's really close to Coldier, ain't it?
It
think
is
so.
indeed.
I mean, Miss Chevy, you wasn't around for this, but that's where we all met each other, and we got some friends there. I think they would believe we is not vampires and murderers, because we, saved their lives and whatnot. Also, my mom is there.
Oh, well, then we must go that way.
I agree. I would love to meet Reg's mother.
Well, okay, so Pax has advised me to add the note that when I say mother, I don't mean the lady who did the birth giving.
Okay.
Adoptive mother. It's important. So you guys
Apparently
now
it's
know.
Confusing.
You guys
She's
now.
delightful.
You guys now have a direction of where to go and how to get there. You also notice that Caden is now breathing again.
Caden,
Oh, buddy.
Thank you for lugging him around, Reg.
clear
Okay.
the egg out of his mouth, dude.
No. He needs his strength. He needs to eat his
I
egg.
just don't want to aspirate.
Maybe it'll
it,
make
you
him wake up
guys.
and want more.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible.
You cannot heal if you do not eat.
All right, I'm just saying he might aspirate it. That's all I'm saying.
So
Sorry.
I don't know what that word means.
it's like a
He might
medicine
breathe
you
it
take
into
to
his
stop
lungs.
breathing.
Okay, you're right. He might choke. So let me just. Reg turns the papoose around, takes Caden's head, and slowly massages his jaw to
So he
scoop
chews
food. That's right. Down the hatch you go.
Oh,
You're
Roll.
gonna feel better in the morning.
Reg, you're gonna be a wonderful
I
daddy
need you.
one day.
I need you to roll a potency check, Reg.
Oh no.
147 doesn't cut it. As you're trying to massage the meal down his throat, it gets caught, but you don't know what to do, and so he chokes to death again.
Perhaps you should have baby birded him.
Reg is now responsible for Caden's second death. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight, guys. Reg just killed Caden with eggs.
Oh, he's so hungry.
Does it count if he's undead? That he's dead? He deaded.
You guys are able to
crying.
remember that
Oh my goodness.
that vampires have a specific way they need to be killed. So he's more than likely going to survive this, but it's just stupid.
But he ain't gonna be happy about
He's
it.
not gonna be happy.
He's gonna wake up and
Pretty
be like, I
spicy
don't.
last week. Oh no, it was Reg.
Yeah.
For those of you that might not remember from last week, Reg has no idea that Caden's a vampire.
I forgot.
I want to thank everyone for playing, for tuning in, for watching, and for listening. As always, we enjoy this so much. We enjoy you being a part of it. Thanks for everyone in chat rolling with us. If you'd like to be a part of our chat and roll with us, check us out at twitch.tv/shattered tabletop games. If you'd like us to run a campaign for you on a regular basis, check out our Patreon page. And then lastly, and certainly not leastly, I just want to give a huge shout out to all the people who have helped us get here, who helped support us by subscribing, and everyone who has purchased books either at conventions or on our online store. That helps us keep this party going. And don't forget that we have the code CYBER, all capitalized, ready and raring to go for you to purchase books in our online store. So please go there and use that. Thank you again. We appreciate it. Until next Tuesday, this is Shattered Dungeons. Have a nice night, everybody. Bye.